You mentioned the draft and how the Cowboys attempted to get Tet McMillan, and that didn't work. So they're sitting here at 12 with every other wide receiver available to them, but instead they went for, and I know this is one way to pigeonhole a guy who is definitely worthy of the 12th overall pick in the draft, another Tyler for the offensive line. And so was there no Matt Golden love? Was there no other love for any of the wide receivers worthy of maybe being the 12th overall pick in the draft?
Let's give the Cowboys credit for they have a history of drafting well, okay? And they had love for those guys, but Booker was rated higher on their board. You look at where they picked and all the picks they made quality picks. Most people gave them high marks for the players they picked and the value they got. You got Booker, you got Donovan Ezaraku, just Javon Rebel, who a lot of people thought was a first-round talent coming off an ACL injury. You get him in the third round, or fourth round. You get him in the third round. You got Jadon Blue. You look at those guys and where they were picked, and they got great value. And so they didn't force a receiver. They say wanted a receiver. Book was rated higher on their board than some of those other receivers like Matt Golden. I'm a Texas guy. I love Matt Golden. He runs a 4.29 or whatever else. But they also had this in their back pocket. I think they already knew that this was a possibility. So they didn't have to force a receiver when they were going to go and try to finish this trade or finish those talks up with George Pickens.
Yeah, there were some real value edge rushers in the second round.
Right.
The Colts grabbed Tui Moloau from Ohio State. This kid Ezaraku is really, really good. And I can't wait to see what he does look like in this Cowboys defense. And I imagine for Cowboys fans who are also Longhorns fans, the pick of Blue was I'm sure well received. Certainly since we're wondering who's running the football with Rico Dowdle out the door, right? And so is this kid going to have a real shot to be the main guy for the Dallas Cowboys?
I think he's more of a, again, I'm a Texas guy as well, but he's a speed back. He's a niche back. He's a guy that gives you the big play. Again, he's another 4-2 guy. You look at him in Texas and all the big plays he had in Texas, he's going to fit with they got Javonte Williams in free agency.
Yes.
And Miles Sanders in free agency. And here's a guy that can catch the ball in the backfield, do things on third down, do some receiver out the slot, things like that, but give juice to the offense. He's not necessarily a guy that's going to be your lead back, but you pair him with someone else. You pair him with Javonte Williams and some of those other guys. And I still think they should go after a try after Nick Chubb, even though, after not going to get Derrick Henry last year, I think they should try Nick Chubb. I don't think that's on their radar, but I would love to see a Nick Chubb and Jadon Blue combination. But he's the combo back that you're going to use in concert with some other bigger guys. But yeah, Blue is going to bring a big play to the offense for sure. I think he's like Tony Pollard. The Cowboys initially had Tony Pollard early before, and he was a change of pace type guy, give it a big play out of the backfield, sort of things like that. That's what you're going to get from Jadon Blue.
You take Nick Chubb, wouldn't you take Nick Chubb, TJ?
Absolutely.
I mean,
especially the year further recovered from his devastating knee injury. What's up, Clarence? How you doing?
Try it. Just try it. Why not?
Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.